this is a decent heist movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The Vault. It's a Netflix movie starring Freddie Highmore. You know him from Bates Motel and The Good Doctor, and also Liam Cunningham. He plays Davos in Game of Thrones. Cunningham's character, I think his name is Walter. He finds he salvages treasures. So he has his crew, and they salvage this treasure, but it turns out it's like on Spanish soil, and he gets taken to court, and he loses in court, and essentially the treasure is taken to the Bank of Spain. Then you have Freddie Highmore's character. What is his name? Thom, but spelled differently. He's a genius level engineer. He figures out something about with this oil spill, and he helps save a lot of lives, a lot of money, and all these companies are throwing money at him. It kind of reminds you of Good Will Hunting, when Will was getting all those offers to getting those jobs, but he sends Ben Affleck's character, instead of going to the meetings. That's the type of meetings Tom is getting. They like, we'll offer you 400K right off the bat, and he doesn't want to do anything. He has no real desire to do that. So he's approached by Walter and his crew to join them and rob the Bank of Spain. It's supposed to be this impenetrable vault, that they have there, and it's up to Thom to figure out how to get inside the vault. And this is a heist film, like I said. So the crew, you have the usual suspects. You have the computer guy. You have the guy that can get everything. Lorena, she kind of does a little bit of everything. She does the sleight of hand. She can blend in, and she's like an art specialist. You have James, who's Walter's like close friend for like 10 years. He was with him in the opening scene when they first salvaged, the treasure. And that's their crew. It's a small crew, so it's funny that they mentioned Ocean's 11, because Thom is like, who do you think I am? Danny Ocean. But it's not as like funny as Ocean's 11. There are some funny moments. I think there are a little bit more tense moments in this one. The movie mostly takes place in Spain. The heist takes place just kind of how like Ocean's 11, the first movie, it took place during the fight. They planned the heist around the fight. This group, they're planning a heist around the World Cup. Spain is in the World Cup. It's taking place in South Africa, but when Spain plays, everybody comes outside. Imagine Times Square with like 4 massive TVs and everybody's just outside watching. So that's when they planned it. Like every time Spain is playing, they're doing a little bit more to, get the heist going. Again, they're breaking into a bank that's led by this particular he's not a bad guy, but he's like the head security guy, former special forces. Anything that happens, he's on top of it. So they got to get around him in order to get this treasure. And it's slow at first, with them trying to recruit time. But, when they start the plan to, break into the bank, it gets a little more interesting because they have to do some things to get answers, to the many questions. And it was fun. It was entertaining. The accent's a little off at times because, I guess Thom is supposed to be from London or whatever, so his accent comes and goes. There is a little love story there that unnecessary. But I had a good time with the movie because it kept me interested as the heist was starting to get going. I was interested in it. So it's a cool movie. The Vault, it's on Netflix. Check it out if you looking for something to watch. I think this is pretty cool, especially if you enjoy heist movies. There's not like guns or anything like that. It's strictly intelligence and coming up with a good plan. So The Vault, check it out. It's on Netflix. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.